Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Prince Automation Destination. So in our last lecture we covered comparator interface to implement the customized sorting for the individual instance variables of a particular class. In case you are not familiar with what is comparator and how to utilize it for customized sorting, I'll request you to please check out my previous video to gain some good understanding around comparator, as this is also one of the widely asked interview question and is very important from Java point of view for the sorting purpose. So without further delay, let us try to understand what we will be covering. So in our last lecture, we discussed how we can implement sorting for each parameter. But in today's case, we'll try to understand how we can utilize comparator to implement multi-level sorting. So for that, we need to understand what is multi-level sorting. So let us try to understand the same. So suppose we are having one employee class. So let me show you the same. So we have, let us say, employee class, and we have employee class with the two instance variables, name and age. And what we have done, we have created objects of this employee class and put that into the list. Now let us say what we want is, if two employee names are same, what we want is we want to sort them based on age. So that type of sorting is known as multi-level sorting. So this is what is written. So let us say we want to perform sorting based on name and age, and if name are same, then sort them based on age, right? So this is what is multi-level sorting, and we'll try to demonstrate from the practical example, right? So this is the same example I'm using from the previous example, previous comparator video, I mean. So we have like 4 employees. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to replicate the scenario or use case that we are going to discuss. So I'm going to add another employee, employee 5, with same name, but age I want to keep 29 this time. And let us add the same employee in the list as well. Dot add employee 5, right? Now what we need to do, we need to write the logic. If name are same, so first we want to sort them based on name. If names are same, then sort them based on age, right? So for that purpose, again, what we will do, we will create another comparator. Let me give it name custom comparator this time, and it will also implement comparator interface. So let me implement the comparator, and as a result, what will happen, I'll have to implement compare method. And here, what is the logic we'll be writing? So first I'm going to write int name compare. I'll explain it one by one. So o1 dot name dot compare to o2 dot name, right? Then after, what we want is we want to compare ages. So o2, sorry, o1 dot age minus o2 dot age. So if you remember, this is same logic that we have defined in the custom comparators in the previous example. So let me show you. So in name comparator, what we did, o1 dot name dot compare to o2 dot name to perform the sorting. So this is what we defined in the name comparator. Similarly, what we define in age comparator, o1 dot age minus o2 dot age. Similar thing we have done here as well. Now what is the next step? So what we want is, we want if name compare. So first of all, when this compare method will be called, what will happen, it will first calculate or compare these names of both the objects. If name compare equal 0, so what does it mean? If name compare, if comparison of two strings comes same, what happens is it will give us 0, right? If two names are same, then it will return us, this compare to method will return us 0. So if name compare equal 0, so what we want to do, so I'm going to use ternary operator. So then in that case, I want to use age compare, so it will go for the age comparison, else it will go for the name compare, right? So now we have defined this custom comparator to implement the sorting based on name first. And if names are same of two objects, then we want to sort them based on age. If names are not same, then the control will go here, to sort it based on name, right? Now let me come back to the employees class, and I'm going to remove the previous part which we used in name comparator and age comparator. And now what we have to use, collections dot sort, and we'll be passing employees this time, comma, what would be the comparator we need to pass, we need to pass new custom comparator this time. And we can remove these comparators, because the previous comparators, I mean age comparator and name comparator, because these are of no use now. right? So now what will happen after this particular thing? So let us try to understand the same, because everything is written in this custom comparator itself. So if I'll say, so first we are doing name comparison. So for every object, name will be compared, then age will be compared. So if name compare is equal 0, then control will go to age compare. If name are not same, then the control will go to name compare, means the sorting will take place based on name, right? Now let me run it and let me show you what would be the result. So first it should sort based on name, and once names are same, it should sort based on age. So Himanshu is appearing first, which is H is first in the alphabetical order prior to P, I mean. So Prince is coming then, and you see that Prince with 29 was inserted later, but and Prince with 32 was inserted earlier. So you see that Prince with age 29 is appearing first, and Prince with age 32 is appearing later. So what happens is, first it is sorting based on name, then after what it is doing, if in this case names are same, because the names are saying same, so they are doing sorting based on age. So age 29 will come first, and 32 is more age than 29, that's why it is appearing later in the ascending order. And then after, rest of the logic is based on like name only. So after P, R will come, RAH I mean, and after RAH, RAK will come. So this is how we can achieve multi-level sorting, and is very important question from the interview point of view, and you need to gain some good understanding around it. So do watch this video and do check it out multiple times to gain some good understanding around it. So this is what I want you to cover as part of current video. So in previous lecture we discussed how we can sort based on individual parameter, but this time we discussed how we can achieve multi-level sorting by implementing a single comparator, and inside that comparator we wrote both the conditions, right? So this is what I wanted to cover, guys. Thank you for watching.